everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. So today I bring you a full face snatched nothing over 10. I have done one recently that was nothing over $20 or something like that. So if you want to check it out, it'll be somewhere up here. I have other videos similar like this that I've done $10 and $5. But today I wanted to be a little bit more creative since I haven't been posting colorful eye looks. This is as colorful as it's gonna get for now. Okay, I'm dipping my toes back in the water, so just give me a second and we will get back to the fun, colorful, creative colors. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment because it just helps with the algorithm. So you already know, grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's full face nothing over 10. For the eyes today, I want to go with something smoky brown with a pop of green. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I try to zoom you guys in as close as I can so you guys can get an up close and personal view of the eye. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to take my Profusion pigment base. I can't remember the last time I used this, honestly. It's been a minute. Do I even know how to blend eyeshadow? When was the last time that I wore like heavy eyeshadow? I think it was, oh, maybe not that long ago. One of my friends had a little like birthday party and we went out to a bar slash club and I did my eye makeup. I did like an all matte, typical me. And that was the last time I'm pretty sure that I actually wore makeup like that. So I definitely wanted to create something fun, but not crazy, not wild. I just, trying to dip my toes back into the water and getting back into makeup, especially now that like spring is what, maybe a few weeks away or a month, something like that. I want to get back into creating colorful looks. Since this is a full face of nothing over 10, of course, we're using drugstore palettes. Some of my favorites are from Profusion and Milani, also e.l.f. But these are the ones that I wanted to work with today. So this is the pastel palette from Profusion. This is only $5 and you get so many really pretty spring appropriate, Easter appropriate eyeshadows. I'm going to use that really pretty lime green which matches my shirt. And then I'm going to go in with the Milani Gilded Mini. Oh no, my eyeshadow broke. Look at that. It came off completely clean. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in, pretend like nothing ever happened. And we're going to start off with applying a little bit of the vanilla shade from the palette to the brow bone. Honestly, you can see the difference between the brow bone color that I used, which is a little bit of a darker shade, and the color that I'm using, but it's alright. Nobody's gonna notice. Now I'm gonna take this shade right here, and this is gonna be my transitional shade. I like to start off in the center just so the most pigment is there, and then I will start blending it. I'm going to keep it in like a circle shape. I'm kind of following the shape of my brow, so my brow goes down, so that's what I'm going to mimic. And again, I'm just keeping this in the fold of the crease and then blending upwards, just very softly creating a diffused blend. Now I'm going to go with a fluffier brush. This one is like tinted from so many years of using it. But all I'm doing is I'm gently diffusing the color on the edges with no additional product, okay? Literally just softening up the edges. Now I'm going to go in with a dark brown, which is this one right here. So I'm going to take that and place it on the center. These are extremely pigmented, so only apply a little bit and start closest to your lash line. Honestly, this palette itself is so good if you are a neutral warm tone girly and you're just wanting to like have a small go-to palette where you can reach for everyday neutrals, or if you want to go a little bit more bold, this is it. You can also use this brown to create a wing liner and it looks so gorgeous. So I'm just going to really do a smoky brown eye, you know, casual Monday. Oh, thank you, Lincoln. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that shade right there just to help me diffuse the color that we just laid down. And I am going to go in with a brush that's a little like pointy like this to help me like really get in there and help me diffuse that brown. As you can see, it looks a little muddy and a little messy. So I'm just going literally right in between the colors. I'm going to place it down and then I'm going to start blending. I don't know if it's my lids, but these shadows seem a little dry. I think it might have been the primer actually. Honestly, it's probably old or something. I haven't used it in quite some time. I'm going to move on to the lashes really quick. These are the Ioni Heart Flutter lashes, which are these. So we're going to go ahead and pop these on really quick. I am moving on to the face. For my primer, I will be using the Relief Gripping Primer from Italia Deluxe. This primer is great if you want an affordable gripping primer. I mean, e.l.f. is affordable, but I just wanted to switch things up. This one is, I think, maybe like $6. And it hydrates the skin and it's not super tacky. So if you don't like the e.l.f. gripping primer because maybe it's a little too tacky for your taste, try this one. I think you would really like it. And again, it just gives a beautiful like hydrated look to the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead, let that sink into the skin for a few minutes. Meanwhile, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna touch up my eyeshadow a little bit just with my brush here, just going over the edges, just a tiny bit, just blending it. And for my foundation, I can never leave this foundation out whenever I'm doing videos like this because it is my tried and true Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 228 Soft Tan. I like to go in with a brush and kind of like paint my face. I just realized that this specific shade has very much neutral undertones, which is why I think I gravitate towards this foundation so much, because I am a little more like neutral golden. I still have not been able to finish this foundation in this specific packaging. I've been wanting to get me a new one, but I'm like, I need to finish this one first. Honestly, it's probably expired according to the expiration date on the foundation, but it doesn't smell weird, it doesn't look weird on me, and it doesn't break me out. So I'm gonna continue to use it until I am finished with it. I mean, I'm sure you guys can relate, like foundations nowadays like come out left and right, and for the life of me sometimes I can't keep up and I have so many favorites. Just like that. Okay, let's use a little bit of an affordable bronzer. Of course, SHEGLAM, like you can't go wrong with SHEGLAM. All their products are, okay, not all their products, but most other products are really bomb, and for such an affordable price. I'm going to use this contour little wand in the shade Terracotta. I'm going to go a little bit heavier because I definitely want like that very golden look to my face. And then I think I'm going to use this one to contour my nose as well. Even though I typically don't go for these types of colors to contour, just because I feel like they're a little too warm. But we're going to blend it out. No worries. I think I'm just going to use my sponge. Honestly, I have like a, I feel like I have a little pelito and it's driving me nuts. Okay. Let's go and blend this out. Are you guys ready for summer? I'm ready for summer, but I'm not ready for summer vacation. Having the kids at home all day. Yikes, just kidding. I only have Lonnie that is in school right now. She's a full-time student. Lincoln is only 3, so he's still not in school. But I am looking into possibly putting him into speech therapy. I have to see if he qualifies first. He turned 3 in October and it's already February. And although he is speaking a lot more than what he was, like a lot more, he still struggles with some words and putting sentences together. But for the most part, like, I understand what he's saying. He can communicate himself pretty well. It's just like, I think for his age, he might be a little bit what's the word, delayed. But again, I have to go take him to our local school and get him evaluated to see if even that is a thing, because they might tell me, nope, he's fine, just wait until he's ready for kindergarten, which that's what, 2 years or so, because he is 3 and his birthday is in October. So I think he would have to wait until he's like fully over 5, like 5, almost going on 6. This boy is already big, you guys, so I can't imagine him entering kindergarten at almost 6 years old. We took him to his 3-year checkup not too long ago, and they told us that he was on the 100th percentile for his weight and on the 90th percentile for his height. Like, you do the math, and I am not a big girly, okay? I am itty bitty. I'm only 5 feet, 130 pounds. Like, I am a small girl. But my husband is tall and he's a little thick, so that's where my big boy gets it. I tell him that he's my husky little boy. I definitely want to keep like an orangey vibe because I feel like these undertones are really warm. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of my e.l.f. Camel Blush in the shade Gorge Orange. I've done a full review on these and seriously, I just love them so much. In case you guys didn't know, this is a dupe for Joy from Rare Beauty. If you guys love Rare Beauty blushes, but you don't want to spend about $20 some, definitely try this one out. It is the perfect orange shade. I would love to know what is your favorite affordable concealer. I don't know that I currently have one that is like a drugstore price. Like, the ones that I'm into right now are like a little bit on the higher end, like Hourglass and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments, what is your favorite full coverage affordable concealer? For me, I'm going to go in with my SHEGLAM Complexion Concealer. This one is extremely pigmented. The only thing is that obviously you can't get these at your local drugstore. To set underneath the eyes and the face, I'm going to use this Kiss Pro Touch setting powder in the shade Banana. Honestly, I bought this like a while ago and I tried it once and then I kind of forgot about it. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. So I guess let's try it out together again and I'll give you like my honest opinion. Ooh, I just got it everywhere. Okay. It is a super finely milled powder. So these typically don't look the best on me, on my under eyes, because they are so like thin. I need something that's a little thicker with more coverage, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely one of those powders that are super finely milled. Not that I don't like them like that, but I just don't like them for the under eyes. So I'm just going to use this to set my entire face, honestly. Okay, honestly, that left my skin looking super, super smooth. We will see how it does because, again, I have noticed that powders like this that are extremely finely milled, they just crease really bad after a while. That's why I stay away from them and I set my skin with them because it does leave the skin feeling velvety soft. So with that said, I'm going to go in and apply a little bit of bronzer and highlight. I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth Enchant palette. I think this is discontinued. I tried to look for it. I could not find it, but at the time, I think I paid maybe like $8 for it or something like that. So yeah, this is supposed to be a dupe to the Hourglass bronzers. Honestly, Hourglass is not a brand that I am very familiar with. The only thing that I love is their concealers. I love the concealer. I haven't tried, I don't know, their stuff no me llama la atención that much, you know? I just used the bronzer, and for my blush, I'm going to use this one. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember this one? The Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade Sweet Cheeks. This is such an oldie but a goodie. I used to be obsessed with this blush. Like, I could not stop using it. And I haven't used it in, I don't know, it's probably been like over a year. But I'm going to go ahead and load my brush up and pop it on the apples of my cheeks. It's one of those blushes that is not necessarily amazing. I just love the color. I love these types of tones on me. I feel like they just really suit me. Honestly, I put a lot. I'm going to use that same highlighter and this little palette. And we're going to go ahead and... I know I've spoken about this millions of times, but in case you don't remember, baked highlighters are the best for us texture skin girlies. I mean, everybody has texture on their skin, right? I guess if you just suffer from like acne, or if you have like rough and bumpy skin, these are so forgiving because of the baked formula. They're so smooth, they're not glittery, they don't get patchy. I'm going to take my concealer again, and I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer into the inner corner of my eye. Oh my goodness, I need to clean my brushes so bad. It's like the worst thing. I hate cleaning my brushes. There's one thing that I could choose not to do for the rest of my life, it would be cleaning my brushes. Oh my gosh, this color. Yes, this color with brown. Absolutely yes. I'm taking brown. I think this is called brown from e.l.f. These are their new cream eyeliner. What? Cream lip liners. Oh my gosh. And then I'm taking Tease by Milani. I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss just to lighten the lip. This is Milky Gloss, and it's Milk and Honey, something like that. Milk and Honey. Oh, this one's the Salted Caramel Shake. I fixed my hair, and that is it, you guys. So this is a full face, nothing over 10. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this makeup look. It's like giving sexy, smoky, sultry, but at the same time with a pop of color. Like, green is just so pretty. I don't know why I don't own more green shirts. By the way, I got this one at Ross literally yesterday. So if you guys go, maybe you can find some and we can be twinning together. So that is it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in my next video.